Hello, buddy boyos. I hope everyone is doing alright and coping well and rotting well. As you can see, I got a new haircut. I'm still a virgin though, so didn't make much difference. But anyway, this is gonna be a little bit of a controversial video. I've been watching one of Grotesque's Subhuman's latest streams, and I asked him a very important question regarding true selves. I wanted to test his loyalty. I asked him on the stream if he would kill a fellow true self in order to get a void, and he said yes on the stream.
Would I kill a fellow true self just for a woman? Yeah, I probably would. If I could get away with it, yeah, I would. Like, the love of a woman, like genuine love from a woman, I would do pretty much anything for it. I mean, it's life fuel. I'm absolutely desperate for it. So yeah, I would.
I already heard from Stephen B that Grotesque is quite evil, but I didn't believe him until now. And now I can say for sure that he's right. Grotesque is not a good person. And you could say that, well, Martyr is a good person, and what is a good person and a bad person? That's subjective. And I would say, yeah, it is, but still, someone that would kill someone else just for the sake of being quote-unquote loved, that's not a person that I would want to associate with, unfortunately. And yeah, it hurt me to hear that from him. I thought that he was a morally superior person, just like me, but I guess I was wrong. I overestimated him. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm disappointed at him, but that's just how he is, you know. I guess he's a young soul, I guess. He doesn't have his moral soul is corrupted, I guess. But I don't know. I just wanted to call him out on it because you know, when you are a person that is capable of killing another human being just for the sake of love, that's a wretched person, you know. And I personally I think it's cocked, and it's very simpish to do that. In my opinion, men that would kill other men for the sake of a woman's love, to me, that's not a real man. I'm sorry. That's not a real man. A real man gets love naturally, not because of any sort of compensation. That's what I believe. And yeah, that's just not. I would never do that myself. I would never kill a fellow true self for the sake of a void. I would not be able to live with myself after that, or be with the void just for the sake of that. I mean, if a foid only loves you just only if you kill someone else for her, that foid has a wretched soul, and most women have wretched souls even so. So yeah, it's just harsh to live in this world, when you realize just how lonely you are. Not just socially, but morally lonely. This world seems to be completely devoid of morality. And I know that morality is itself a very hot topic to talk about because it's all has to do with subjectiveness and objectiveness. I know that there's no such thing as an objective moral standard, but at the same time, I still believe that one should live life as if there was an objective moral standard. Because if you don't, I mean, it's just we just devolve into animals basically, and I just don't. Life just doesn't become as pleasurable if we devolve to the level of animals anymore, and that's the main thing that separates us from the lower life forms, so as much as I'm all for hedonism and all that, I still believe that it should be moderated, then again, no one really gets hurt by the practice of hedonism, so I don't see how that is morally bad. Basically, as long as people just don't hurt each other physically and emotionally, I mean, anything can go, really. But I guess at the end of it, doesn't really matter if you do good or bad. I mean, I guess everything in life leads to negative results either way, I guess. But I just have to call out Grotesque Subhuman on that because I believe that's some simp behavior right there, and very cucked to be so morally corrupt to actually have no problems killing someone else, especially a fellow truth soul, just for the sake of a foid. That's a no-no. I'm disappointed at Todd, as Grotesque Subhuman. I'm disappointed at him, but that's just how he is. He can't change it, I guess. And I also understand that when you're isolated that amount of time to that age, it does chip away on your sanity and it could chip away on your moral values and stuff. But I still don't think that's an excuse. I would rather rot my whole life to death rather than go so low as to kill someone else just for a slight chance of pussy. I mean, that's just cucked, and that's not. It's just not. It's not just that it's cucked. It's also morally corrupt. Because I think that the world is shit enough as it is. Imagine if everyone did that. That would be an even shittier world. If everyone was just killing each other for pussy like they do in Brazil, like in the ghettos and the favelas and stuff. Which I predict is going to be just like that here in the West. Men out there are going to start killing each other for pussy. I mean, if you think all this simpery that's happening right now is bad enough, you're only seeing the start. The sexual frustration is going to cause local civil wars and stuff. If this gender-centric society isn't stopping this whole genocentrism stuff, it's only going to get worse from here. That's why I warn all sub-8 males, especially sub-5 males. I warn you, try to stay away from normies as much as fucking possible, because they are not our friends. I'm seeing a lot of normies entering our community but do not trust them. They are not our friends, okay? They will throw you under the bus for a slight chance of pussy, just like Grotesque Subhuman. You know, he's a fake cell. He's a failed normie. Okay, I don't trust him anymore. I mean, I'm still subscribed to him. You know, I still relate to him a lot with a lot of stuff. But would I ever trust him as a friend in real life? No. No, I would not. I would not stoop down to those kinds of levels to actually go to these levels of to step so low as to actually want to kill other human beings, especially other fellow true souls, just for pussy. I mean, that's cocked. I would never do that. If my destiny is to rot in my room until I die alone, then I accept my fate. I will not change my situation and stoop so low as to fucking kill someone else or put them down just for pussy. I mean, that's just cocked. And the scary thing is that is what most men would do, and that's a very scary realization. But you know, that's how it is. It sucks, but that's how it is. You know, very few people are actually rational human beings. Very few people. That's one of the harsh, true facts you're gonna face in your life, okay, buddy boys? There are extremely reasonable people, extremely few reasonable people, especially reasonable men, rational males. Very few. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I want all the best for Grotesque Subhuman. You know, I wish him all the best, but I just don't. I don't think I want to associate myself with him anymore. So yeah, I know my destiny in this world. You know, I know that I'm gonna die alone and stuff. But you know, if you give me an option, like if I could ascend. For example, if you give me a gun and a choice between killing another human being or a true soul or whatever, just for a guaranteed ascension with some void, I would rather use that gun on myself, because I would not want to contribute to a world becoming worse than how it is right now. I do not want to do it. I believe strongly in the moral law within, as Kant talked about in his critique of practical reason. As much as I am a nihilist and I don't believe in any inherent moral values or any life after death or whatever, I still try my best to live life as if I was following an objective moral law, even if I cannot prove it. Which is the whole point of Kant's whole transcendental argument. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video with a quote by Kant. Let me just get my book quick. Okay, so I want to end this video with one of the most beautiful quotes by Kant from his critique of practical reason. It's quite a famous quote by him. It speaks a lot to me. Two things fill the mind with ever new and increasing admiration and reverence. The more often and more steadily one reflects on them, the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. I do not need to search for them and merely conjecture them as though they were veiled in obscurity or in the transcendent region beyond my horizon. I see them before me and connect them immediately with the consciousness of my existence. Do not trust people like Grotesque, Subhuman. Okay, buddy boyos. These fucking fake cells and failed normies, they would throw you under the bus just for a slight piece of pussy. That guy is still obsessing over Rowan, that fucking disgusting roasty. Nobody boyos. I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to associate with a psychopath like him. That's pretty much it. I'm very disappointed and I'm sorry to do this video, but it has to be done. So yeah, it had to be done. So I wish all the best to Grotesque, but I do not want to associate myself with him anymore. So yeah, that's it, buddy boyos. Take care and do not feel ashamed of coping and rotting, okay? Because that has always been your destiny. Do not feel ashamed about it, and do not worry about what normies are saying and what red pillars are saying and how much they're shitting on us, okay? Because you have to remember, you did not choose to be subhuman, okay? Never forget that. Never forget that. So don't blame yourself. Love yourself. And as much as you can, love other people, you know, love people that are close to you, your family, because we need to remember that, you know, as much as life sucks, this could very well be the only life that you will ever have. And after you die, it's very possible that that's it, you know, that you will never experience consciousness ever again. And as much as it sucks to be without a void, I still think it's cucked to kill yourself, take your own life, or take other people's life just because you cannot get with a void. That's, to me, that's simpish. That's what a simp would do. That's what a cuckold would do. A true human being, a true man, is rational and will not hurt other people just because of their own bad circumstances. Okay, buddy boys. Okay. As much as it sucks to be alone, it's still tolerable, you know. Yeah, I know it sucks to live through existential dread, but everyone lives through that, you know. Everyone has existential dread, even Chads and Stasis. Okay, why else are they having orgies and doing hardcore drugs and stuff and having lots of sex, you know? Because at the end of it, you know, everything is cope, even sex is cope, you know. Everything at the end of it is just a distraction against death, you know. That's it. So don't be ashamed about coping and rotting, okay? Hang in there, and don't forget that this could be the only life that you will ever have, so just try to make the best of it, okay? Now, I wish all the best to everyone, and thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.